Hello everybody, this is Nicole with HelpMamaRemote.com, and today I was going to come and do a little update on my ARC planner since it's the second month of 2014, let you know how it's been going for me, as well as if you're interested in creating like house cleaning zones and routines, show you how I did it to make it easier. And so first I wanted to start off by, I have the largest ARC planner, and if you've seen any of my previous videos on my ARC planner, you'll see that I just transitioned into the ARC planner say like 3 or 4 months before the end of last year. So I have had a chance to work with it and, you know, see what I like, what I don't like about it. It's big, and I like the large because I could put it on my desk, I could put it on the table. If I'm in the kitchen, you know, I could just lay it out and see what my goals, my tasks, things that I have to do for the day. However, I am like thinking about getting a smaller planner because like when I take my daughter to ballet or I'm out and about and I'm sitting waiting, I wish I had it available so I could write or, you know, jot down stuff to keep me thinking about certain things. So that's a thought. However, I just don't want to have 2 planners and then I have to have this, you know, write everything, copying down whatever I write in this one and that one. So that's my only drawback of not getting the second planner. However, I do want a small planner again because I had the Franklin Covey. It was enormous. You know how I filled it up and everything. So I really have to think about how I'm going to work that. So, without further ado, let me go ahead and tell you, you know, what I've been doing. Okay, so like I was saying, if you're interested in like creating house cleaning zones for your house, routines for your house every day to keep up and maintain your home, to keep it nice and tidy and things like that. I know some may think that this is only for like a stay-at-home mom, but I really think this is a great plan for those of you moms that work as well. I started off a few years ago with Fly Lady. If you are, like I said, really need to get your house in order, she is a one of the great resources to start off with. She had a book. I had my husband give me a book. I can't remember what year that was. Her book is called Clean the Kitchen Sink or something to that effect. But anyway, so a lot of people work with zones and routines. So I already had my routine, like I dust on Monday, Tuesday I clean appliances, Wednesday I remove the beddings and wash all the sheets, you know, so things like that. So that has really been working well for me. However, you know, you have other things that you need to clean. You like to clean the ceiling, clean the baseboards and stuff like that. And spring cleaning is like annoying. Who wants to take a whole week and clean and then a week later or 2 weeks later everything is back in shambles if you don't have a routine and something to guide you and lead you the way. So I'm going to show you what I created. Now, one of the things I did this last year. I created some little like bookmarks. They're pretty large, but I did these. I have a daily routine, a blog routine, and a bedtime routine. And what I could do is I could like tear these out my planner and just, you know, take them with me if I'm going to another room so I can see if I'm on track of those routines that I do daily. Or I could put it in the right there on the day of the week that I'm working on, so I could also look and say, okay, this is what I'm doing. So what I did, I just used the Word doc and wrote out my routine and put it on some cute cardstock and some little stickers and laminated it. And I used my ARC hole punch to punch. So that's one of the things that I did. I don't know if I showed that in the video before or not, but just wanted to show you that. So, goes back to, so I was saying, okay, now with my daily routines, it would be awesome to have like a checklist and be able to check off, you know, as I go, the things I do, you know, to keep up with everything. So, what I did as well, I typed up my daily routines, and this time I used Google Docs, and I used the, I think it's called the checkbox setting, and I typed out my daily routines in that, and it has a checkbox. So Monday, like I say, I have Monday here, and I have laundry, dust surfaces, and wash New York bedding. That's our dog, and his food tray and bowls. So on Monday, those are the things that I do, and I just check off as I go. Tuesday, I'll wipe down all appliances, wash all bathroom rugs and stuff like that. So this is how it goes, and I just check off as I go. If I didn't get to something that week, then the following week I know, okay, I didn't get to it, but I erase this and just erase it, because I use the dry erase marker and I erase it. So this has been really, really, I love this. So that's what I've done with my daily routines. And like I say, I typed it up in a Google Doc and used the checkbox. And I could just check off things as I go. And I laminated it so that I could use a dry erase marker. Now, for my zones, like I said, I was following Fly Lady, but I get the emails. However, my emails aren't set up to my phone anymore, so I wouldn't get them in time to know, okay, what are the things we supposed to clean this week, and then I get a little bit off, a little bit off task or whatever. So what I did was I said I needed to create my own zones so that I know automatically this is week 1 and I'm going to be cleaning this zone 1, and this week I will be cleaning the front porch, the entry, and the living room. So I'll know automatically, not based on an email that I'm getting, and I'm not having adopted those routines. It will be more so benefit to fit my home. So, and then you know your home, whereas maybe someone has an entry or someone has a front porch. You may not have one. You may have a hallway, or you may have a sitting area. So you could create it to fit your home. So what I did first was I needed to look at a calendar. So I'm going to go to my calendar because, like I said, I created all the forms for my planner. And I just use these little clips to like section it off if I don't want it to move and I want to stay in a certain week. So I'm going to go to my month, and I'm going to show a month that I don't have anything because I have personal information. So what you will do, say for instance you have your calendar here. This is my calendar. And most of the time they work with 5 zones. So what I did, this is the start of the month. So I did zone 1. I hope you can see this. Zone 1, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, zone 5. So say for instance, like if you're in February and it ends here, and then when you get to March, it starts here. So in February, you may have been in zone 5, but when you get to March, you start zone 1 in the middle of the week. And that's what I couldn't understand when I would get the emails, and I would try to plan ahead. If I hadn't gotten the email yet, I didn't know what to put. So I did it this way, and this may be how they started it, but it gave me a little bit clarity of how to do it. So if I get to this week, March, and it begins on Thursday, I know, okay, Thursday I'm going to be in zone 1. In zone 1, I'll be doing on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll do the front porch, the hallway, the entry, the living room, or however you have it set up for your zones. So that's how I created the zones. And so say for instance, zone 1, I began with saying, okay, when I first walk into my home, the first thing you're gonna see is my front porch. Then you're gonna see my entry and my living room. So that was zone 1. Zone 2 will be my kitchen and my dining room. So I mapped it out based on the first thing as you walk through my home. Then zone 3 will be the bathrooms and The master bedroom, zone 4, are the kids' rooms. So you see, I went the main level, upstairs, and then I go downstairs. So zone 5 is like the family room and laundry room. So it really, like I say, made it so much easier for me to say, okay, I know exactly what week we're in, I know what zone I'm on, and I know what to do. So going back to my checklist that I created, we have, okay, house cleaning zone. So what I did, I created like a table of contents, as I guess we could call it. And so I have the zone 1, house cleaning zones. I have zone 1, and then I have what are included in those zones, zone 2 and on to zone 5. And so when it begins with zone 1, what I did, I went back to, say, the front porch. So I visualized the front porch, or you can even go out on your front porch. And I said, okay, what is it that I would need to clean on my front porch to do a nice detailed cleaning? So front porch, I said sweep, clean doormat if necessary. Dust, ceiling, cobwebs. Well, there's no ceiling outside, but I do have like the little corners, and you know we get cobwebs out there. Clean storm door, clean front door, clean garage door because it's right by the door. Clean garage windows, dust and clean and wipe off outdoor light, front porch, and on, go on and on. And as well as the entry, I said wipe off light switch, clean baseboards, wipe down rail, wipe down walls. So like I say, I visualize every room when I walk in it and what all detailed cleaning needs to be done. So I'm sure you're saying, well, God, that's a whole lot of stuff to do. How can I do that all in 1 week? But the great part about having a checklist is each week you're in a different zone. So you'll be taking care of different areas in the home. If you don't get to, say for instance, you may say, let me show you zone 2, because that's the zone I'm in this week. I'm in zone 2, and that's the dining room and kitchen. So right now these are the things that I've done in the dining room. So I check it off. Now you may say, okay, well, every month I want to only do 3 things in each room. So if you do 3 things in each room every month, within 10 months time, you've done everything if you haven't done it before then. So then the next, you just keep going over and over again. You keep rotating what you do. So therefore, like I say, you check things off. A lot of the things that I have on my list are in my daily routine. So like, say for instance, I have dust on Monday. So there are sometimes I don't get to dust on Monday. My husband is off on Monday, and my routines go to like that, you know. So say for instance, I have dust the furniture. So if you dust, if that's on your list as a zone, you're not going to have to do that. That's going to be one thing eliminated. However, if you didn't get to do it and it's on your list, then you would just check it off as you do it. So like this week ends, and whatever I don't get to do the following month, I will not erase these. I will not erase these checks. The following month, I just pick up where I left off, and then I do other things. So if you're doing this every month and you're rotating each week certain rooms, your house will stay maintained. You will not have to do any spring cleaning. Spring break will be for vacation. Spring break will be to enjoy ourselves. So like I say, this has really worked, and it's really cool because like I say, you don't want to have to fit, you're not going to finish everything on your list, because some rooms are just kitchen. My kitchen list is long, and I'll just read some. It's not anything like severe. Dust ceiling, dust clean and wipe off light fixture, clean baseboard, sweep, vacuum and mop floor, wipe down cabinets, wipe down refrigerator, wipe down stove, wipe down microwave, and the list goes on. Then like I say, so you go into the kitchen, and I visualize my kitchen. and I think of everything. I start from the top, like the ceilings, the walls, the appliances, the cabinets, watch cabinets, the baking cabinet, the oil cabinet, the seasoning cabinets, you know, all of those areas we want to make sure. And a lot of things are tidying up, and a lot of things you may have to go and get in there and do a little scrubbing. But if you keep this list and you're going and checking it off and maintaining it, you know what's going on in your home. You know what needs to be taken care of, and it makes, to me, it makes life so much easier. So those are what I've done. Like I say, and I've laminated each sheet that I have, and I could check it off. So next week I know I'm in, and then this is the awesome part about it too, that, you know, if this week I'm in zone 2, you know, when the end of the week is up, I'm in zone 3, and you go to your list and you're like, okay, this is some of the things I need to tackle, and maybe some areas of that room need more attention than others. And you know, I'm trying to think of something that, oh yeah, something that I did this week, like in the kitchen, the stove. I have to make sure to clean the glass, the inside. I did clean the oven, which is self-cleaning, so it wasn't like I had to do any elbow grease or nothing. But the door, I did have to pay extra attention to the door. The drawer under the bottom, I have to take that out and clean it. So there, like I said, those are some of the things that we see like, oh, this needs some extra attention. Let me take care of it. The dishwasher, run a clean, run a wash through it, you know, clean it, and make sure the little, those little blades, our blades get like stopped up with plastic. I don't know where the heck the plastic is coming from, but there sometimes we got to take it off and pull it out, because we've had the dishwasher not to work, and the guy come, he like the little blades, the holes that the water come out, he's like, they're filled. You know, certain things that if we maintain, we wouldn't have to call maintenance and pay money out of our pocket. So like I say, this has been really cool, and I really, like I say, this, and that's why it will work for a working mom as well as a stay-at-home mom, because you're checking things off your list. If you say, I'm only going to do 2 or 3 things, let's say minimal, I'm going to do 2 things a week, you know, check off my list. This is my kids' room list. So when you get to your kids' room, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not even 5 months, you have knocked everything out. Everything is maintaining your home, and then after that 5th month, you start all over again. So that's why it's something. And so say, for instance, you say, I can't do that. You can do that on a Saturday. Take a Saturday, say, I'm going to take 30 minutes. 30 minutes to knock out those 2 items on your list are cool. So that's what I have done, and I'm so pleased with the zones and my little, I guess you could call like bookmarks. And like I say, I did create all my forms. I don't know if I did a video, because when I first started, I had the day, a sheet, 2 sheets a day, and it was too much. Where I thought it was going to be awesome and all that, it was really too much. Two sheets a day was enormous. So I went and I switched it, and now I have 2 sheets a week. I have 2 sheets a week, and I also have, like, I don't want to call it a week at a view, but if you want to call it that. So on the, like, the 2 sheets, let's say a week at a view, I have 1 sheet where it's my personal things, like the scripture of the week I want to meditate on, to-do list for the home, which zone I'm in for that week. I have an organization project of the week. Every week I try to find something in the home to organize, even if it's organizing DVDs, even if it's organizing a junk drawer. You know, I try to find something in the house that I could organize to try to make it work a little smoother. Also have bills to pay. So all the bills that need to be paid for that week, I have them there. So it's in my week at a glance. I also have what's for my menu plan, which I am not a menu planner, and I hate menu planning so much. But what I do is I have the what's for breakfast, and then I have Monday through Sunday, what's for lunch, same, and what's for dinner. So I will go Friday, today is the day I plan out my following week. So I will go and say, okay, what I will do is I go in my freezer and I say, okay, I have this meat. I'll pick out like 6 meats, pull them to the top where the basket is, and I'll write those meats down, and then I'll add something with it. You know, like, okay, we'll have pasta with this, vegetables, and we'll have rice with this and vegetables. That to me is an easier way for meal planning. I've tried the meal plan and it took me like a freaking month to meal plan for 1 week. So I can't do the meal planning. But this works for me because, like I said, when I go grocery shopping, I get those staple items that we always use. That's how I have that. And then the following page is 2 weeks, 2 sheets, 1 week. And then I have Monday through Wednesday on one side, Thursday through Saturday on the other side, and I have a little spot for like Monday, and then on the side there's a to-do list. Also, I'll insert some pictures so that you can see the form. So like I say, this has been going very well for me, and I like it. Now my only thing is, should I get a smaller planner? Then it goes to create more forms and stuff. But maybe if I do a smaller planner, I may have use it for a little bit of a different purpose, so I'm not creating the same documents in smaller sizes. So that is how I created my zones and routines, and they work well for me. What do you use for your house cleaning zones and routines, or what system do you have that works for you in your home? All right, thank you all for watching. This is Nicole again with HelpMamaRemote.com. Bye-bye.